So today we're talking about starting a new unit, Unit 4, Data Management. How we manage, collect, analyze, and assess data. That's what we're looking at over the next kind of 2 weeks, right before our Christmas break. We're looking at what to do with data. So when we talk about data, there's two kinds of data. Okay? The first is what we call primary data. And that's data that you collect yourself, right? It's what you've collected. You've talked to people. You've done interviews. You've called people. You've collected data, right? That's what we call primary data. Secondary data is data that's retrieved on the internet, library, books, etc. When you think person research assignment, right, you're thinking secondary data. You're getting that data from somewhere and someone, right? You're getting it from something. Most people in here look their data up on the internet or their research. They researched on the internet. Okay? When writing survey questions, it's important to make sure our questions are not biased. Biased. What does that mean?
Not true.
Okay, not true. What else?
Like, if you're saying if the Patriots and the Steelers are better, I'm going to say the Steelers are better because I like the Steelers versus the Patriots.
Oh, you're going to say that the Steelers are better because you're biased towards the Steelers. Not because they have a better record than the Patriots this year, but because you have a bias. It's something that you like. Okay, so when we think about writing survey questions, right? And I think about writing a question and I'm trying to find out, like, your favorite type of ice cream. And I come up with a survey question and I say, chocolate is the best ice cream that there is. What's your favorite ice cream? Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, or Rocky Road? Is that a biased or an unbiased question?
Unbiased.
Is it a biased or an unbiased question? Chocolate is the best ice cream. What's your favorite? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, Rocky Road. Is it a biased question? Why?
Because you say that chocolate is the best.
Because I'm trying to persuade you in a certain way. And if I'm trying to persuade you, then I'm creating a biased question. In this case, you're right. I start the question by saying chocolate's the best. And then I say, which is your favorite, right? And so it's kind of trying to tell you what the answer is before you have a chance to actually look at what your actual favorite is, right? So that's what we're talking about when we talk about bias. When we talk about biases or bias, they're questions that create already answers for students. Tell me, is this question biased or is it unbiased? Okay? Many students are bored at the end of August. Should the school year be longer? Is it a biased or unbiased question? Many students are bored at the end of August. Should the school year be longer?
That's unbiased. You could, like what you were saying before, because they were like, oh, chocolate's the best. That one, they were giving an example of why it should be or why it shouldn't because the students are bored.
So this is becoming a biased question, you think? It is a biased question, actually, right? It's trying to get people to think, oh, you're bored at the end of the summer, so the school year should be longer. An unbiased version of the question might say, the school year is 10 months long. Should it be longer? Right? You're not telling you that, oh, yeah, students are bored. It should be longer, right? What about this question? Some people get sick after visiting patients in a hospital. Do you think patients in a hospital should have visitors?
Bias?
Why do you think bias, Katie?
Because it's still giving us, like, their opinion saying that most patients are sick after, so that they'll have the body.
So it's making you feel something already, right? It's telling you that, oh, lots of people get sick. An unbiased version might just say, should patients in a hospital have visitors? It's not saying to you, Some people get sick after visiting patients in a hospital. It just says, should patients in a hospital have visitors? So what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at different types of questions. We're going to look at biased versus unbiased. We're going to look at the difference between primary data and secondary data and what that means, okay? It's pretty straightforward. We are going to get into creating our own survey questions in this unit. We're going to get into, well, usually we would survey the school. I have to try to figure out how we could do that with still social and physically distancing. I was thinking if we might have to use some kind of online software, Google Forms or something.
This is Zoom.
We could do a Zoom and just
This is a whiteboard.
ask people to come on our Zooms. We'll see.
Or what we can do is just have one person go down and be like, raise your hand if you do that, or raise your hand if that.
I just want to keep everybody out of the different classrooms, right? Okay, that's it for today. We're going to look at page 170, 171, numbers 1 through 6. So if you have your book, let's get it out. Ona.